swirl a little bit, you son of a bitch. Yeah, swirling. Hello, hello, hello on YouTube. Yes, I'm live also on Communist Book. Also, well, Michael Clark, you just don't become a highwayman. Highwayman is something you got to earn. We're not a Facebook group, okay? We're not. Like I said, being a highwayman, you got to earn it. You know, we got a pretty strict criteria on who gets the yellow shirt and who don't. So we don't just hand them out just to hand them out, you know. Hello, hello, hello. Well, y'all see the title of the video. The Ted Nugent interview about red flag gun laws. Good evening, Lonnie. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, I got my package today. I haven't opened it yet. I've been pretty busy here today. Yeah, I tried to listen to Alex Jones, but hell, every time I tried to listen to him, somebody calls. So I don't really get to do much anything if I ain't working or I can't answer my damn phone. About ready to throw some bitch out in the yard. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, you know, there's a lot of shit going on about the proposition of red flag. You know, there's a lot of people out here pissed off at Trump. They're all up in their feels. You know, they whatever. They do whatever the fuck. All right. But when you ask most of these people, what have you done for the Second Amendment? Well, that's right. Now shut up. You ain't done shit. Now you mad because they're going to might possibly pass red flag laws. But what have you done? In the last 3 years since Trump's been elected, what have you done? I share a few memes on Facebook. There you go. There you have it. You put very little effort into defending your Second Amendment, so you ain't got no legitimate reason to sit out here and whine. You ain't hiding nothing. These rights were given to you by the forefathers, but you never did do shit to actually stand up for them. Sound like some other class of people we know? All right. Well, I'm just going to throw it out here. This is what was in the Ted Nugent interview on the Alex Jones show today. Okay. The reason I didn't put Alex Jones' name in the title of the video because they will delete the damn video because they don't like Alex Jones. All right. But like I said, guys, what Ted Nugent had to say was he's got faith in Trump. Something's going to have to be done about some of this shit, like it or not. But he's offering solutions and stuff and advising Trump on what can be done. Okay, guys, also. So he's got Uncle Ted in his ear about this. You know, Ted is a board member of the NRA. All right. But what Ted had to say is the same thing I've been telling people out here for 3 years. 3 years. And like I said, maybe people take it serious this coming from Ted. You can go watch the rebroadcast of the Alex Jones show on the InfoWars app, and you can see what Ted had to say. But for the ones of you that don't want to go download that, well, I'll tell you exactly what he said. Second Amendment supporters has not done enough, have not been politically active, hasn't got behind groups that they need to be behind on the state levels, that they haven't been holding these politicians, or what he says, government employees of the people, feet to the fire. That's where one of the biggest problem has been, is the Second Amendment people has not been standing for the Second Amendment. And you know what, guys? I'm going to agree with Ted Nugent 100%. Like I said, if you won't take my word for it, if my word won't get through to you, then go listen to Ted. Maybe his will. Okay? It's each and every one of our right out here. It's each and every one of our responsibility to defend our own damn rights. And if you ain't willing to do that, then you don't give a damn much about your damn rights. So don't whine when it's took away from you because you didn't have enough gumption to stand up for it. All right? I'm just going to throw it out there just as that. I'm going to give y'all people the hard, cold, hard truth of the matter. That the Second Amendment people out here have not done much of anything for the Second Amendment. Yeah, a few has here and there, but as a whole, we got other things to do. Okay? But you start talking about passing something that will take something away from them. Oh boy, howdy do they have time to bitch about it. But they ain't got time to defend nothing until it's already gone. Yeah. Well, Carmi, our forefathers gave us those rights, but it is our personal responsibility to defend them against people that wants to take them away. Our forefathers is not going to come back out of the grave and fight for our damn rights all over again. It's up to us. That Constitution up there, look at this. You see how easy I just tore that up? That's exactly what those liberals are doing with our United States Constitution. Do you see how helpless that book there was from me? That's how helpless our Constitution is from them if we're not going to defend it our damn selves. All right? Reality check 101. Reality check 101, guys. Nobody is going to defend our rights for us but us because they're ours. Nobody else's. They're our damn rights. It was given to us by the Creator, and the founding fathers read it in a document to try to keep that so from liberal, commie pieces of shit that we're constantly setting back, letting walk on us. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Hey, a damn one of you out here can say I'm wrong. Not one damn one of you out here. You want your Constitution to end up like that Rural Arkansas magazine? Keep doing what you're doing. That's exactly what's going to happen to it. And that's exactly what Ted said today. That people's going to have to quit this not wanting to get involved if they want to keep their Second Amendment. Okay, guys? Because we got to look at this from a realistic point of view. Our Constitution is 250 years old. All of our founding fathers of this country that signed that Constitution or the Declaration of Independence is all dead in the grave. Most of them lost every damn thing they had to give us this nation we have now and those rights guaranteed to us by the Creator. Now, what are we to do? Are we going to sit back on our ass and just let these liberals walk all over our ass and take our rights away? Or are we actually going to be mustered, be men, be real Americans, real patriots, and push back against them? That's exactly what it comes down to, guys. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what? I was in the pawn shop yesterday. I was just sitting in there. Guy come in talking about buying a 50 cal. Talking about buying a 50 cal. I told him, let's waste money, dude. We're talking about it. He did not have no idea of even what the hell's going on. He didn't even know there'd been a mass shooting or mass shootings. Here a guy is wanting to buy a 50 caliber BMG. I'm not talking one of the cheap bears. I'm talking about the Barrett. Okay? The semi-auto. And he had no idea what the hell has even been happening. But here he was going to do was come in here and exercise his Second Amendment right to buy a gun, and he didn't even know what the hell was even going on about the Second Amendment. That's what's wrong with this country, guys, is everybody out here is living in their own little world. Their own little bubble. That's what's wrong. Is people don't want to get involved in anything, but they damn sure want to keep their rights. Well, sorry, it don't work that way. You want a paycheck, you don't want to work for it. Same thing. Guys, there's very little difference in conservatives and liberals when it comes to certain things. Both groups is sitting back on their ass wanting something handed to them. And ain't damn one of them wants to work for it. You got the liberals, they're wanting us to make them a living because we will come out and work. We do pay taxes. You got the conservatives, they want their rights guaranteed to them by damn government that's listening to the liberals because they don't want to do nothing themselves. They ain't got time for it. Got more important shit to do. I was talking to James Dale Brock on the phone a while ago, matter of fact, and I'll mention the conversation we were having about people getting involved out here. And I've just come to the belief that probably the way we'd have to get people involved is we would have to walk in their house. Go to their kitchen, open that cabinet, break every damn dinner plate they got. Smash them on the damn floor. On the way out, take a ball peen hammer, bust the front out of that big screen TV, and take your switchblade and rip up their damn lazy boy. And on the way out, take a shotgun and shoot a damn hole in their bass boat. That's pretty pathetic. Because as long as they can sit on their ass and they can eat and watch sports, we get on that bass boat, go fishing, that's all they're going to do. Because that's all they've been doing. But like I said, you want to take something away from them, oh, they get mad. Just like these people I see out here on Facebook. Book Trump. Book Trump. Oh, fuck you. What you been doing out here? Trump's been in office for 3 years. It's been all in the news that there's an attack on the Second Amendment. There's been people out here trying to organize shit for how long now? You didn't care enough to get involved, and you don't care about the Second Amendment. So go sit over and shut up. Yeah. And that's the same way with the rest of our constitutional rights. Yeah, I forgot Tim four wheelers. Yeah, yeah, you got a point. But I'm just basically saying pretty much what Ted Nugent said today. It's up to us to keep our constitutional rights. And if we're not willing to do it, they're just going to go away. You think you can trust them politicians up there in Washington, D.C. to protect our constitutional rights? Or these politicians in these state houses protect our constitutional rights when we won't even try to hold them accountable for the shit that they're doing? Well, I'm saying, guys, I know everybody lives a busy life. I live a busy life, guys. I do. I work same as everybody else. I ain't got a lot of time to do a lot of shit. I don't. Sometimes I don't even get home 10, 11 o'clock at night. I have to work too, guys. But I've got a little time. It don't bother me to use it because I care about our constitutional rights. Now, what makes me any different than anybody else out here? There isn't any. There isn't any, guys. It's just right there is what makes a difference. What's in your heart, what you believe, what you really care about out here. That's what the difference is in between people. What they come out here and do. Same way with Christians. So it goes for them too. Now another thing we had to say is about these enough about that part. But all these mass shooters that's been coming out shooting, every damn one of them devil worshippers. More than likely, that little bastard down there at El Paso, he was probably a devil worshipper too. Matter of fact, his daddy was, I think, pretty big in psychology, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of same way with Lawler's daddy up there in Colorado. Colorado? We shot that movie theater up. Coincidence, ain't it? Okay. They looked through this dude up there in Dayton. He said, "Hail Satan. Satan, I'll be coming home to you soon, and I'll be bringing bounty with me." Hell, he had a picture of a damn notebook. Yeah, I was doodling and shit all over. Just like the son of a bitch. Remember, we was down there in Austin, Texas, and we just left. Was on our way back home, and that son of a bitch shot that church up down there in Austin, or just right outside of Austin. Devil worshiper. Guys, most of these shooters has come back to being leftist devil worshippers. There's no way of stopping these mass shooters. Red flag ain't going to do it. Background checks ain't going to. They wasn't none of these son bitches felons. They went and bought their guns legally. They're legally to own a gun. So how you stop that without banning guns altogether? You not see the ploy here, guys? Do you not see this shit? Do you not? These leftists, devil worshippers, whatever you want to call them, they're taking one for the home team, guys. They're going out here being martyrs for the cause. They know that they can go pass a background check and buy that gun and go pull that act with. They ain't got no criminal record. None. And they know what they're trying to put out here. There's no way of stopping us unless you ban guns altogether. It's exactly what the left's trying to come out and push, guys. Well, Carmi, the thing about it is it comes back to common sense here, girl. The left was on Trump's ass to say something. He had to say something. Matter of fact, a lot of the right out here, about half of the right, was parroting the same shit as the left stream media was. So was Donald Trump today. He had to come out and say something. He had to come out and disavow white supremacy. He had to come out and say we had to keep these guns out of these people's hands with their mental health and all this other shit. He had to. He had no choice. Hands was tied. But if he tries to take a gun control measure of any kind and marry it with an immigration bill, it ain't gonna go over. It's gonna go over like a turd in a churn. Okay. Pelosi, the Democrats, has done said, guys, that the only way they'll go along with an immigration bill is if they outlaw all guns but single shots. That ain't ever gonna happen. Not with Trump, not with Barack Obama or Joe Biden or whatever. But if Trump won't give them everything they want, red flag ain't good enough, guys, for them to go along with an immigration bill. So here he is. Pretty smart guy, you get thinking about. I'm pretty proud of my president. Yes, no, I'm not no puppet and all this other shit. I know a lot of people out here like, oh, I think they're just jealous. Okay. I think they're just a little bit jealous of the guy myself. That he's a billionaire and they're fucking spending money on food stamps. Okay. He was a lot more successful businessman than they ever had been. But anyway, guys, that's my point. He puts this red flag in with an immigration bill and presents it to the Democrats, and they're going to say, "No, we're not going to do it. You're going to give us everything we want, or we're not going to go along with it. We're not going to give you the immigration bill. Red flag ain't good enough." He said, "Oh fuck it, I tried." You see, and he's off the hook. He can throw the blame right back over on the Democrats. That's what I think he's going to do, guys. Wasn't that what he done last time? He is going to get tough on the tech giants too. He done been talking about that. The tech giants is threatening to crash the economy. You know, Google controls a lot. Google controls a lot in the economic spectrum. So does a lot of your other search engines. Facebook. I mean, you got the marketplace. Look how many people has got businesses out here on Facebook, and they rely on Facebook actually to run their little small businesses and shit, guys. I'm gonna tell you, the big tech giants was a force to be reckoned with, and Trump's trying to do something with their sorry asses. He's got to. Bartering rights ain't no game. Dwayne, what are you willing to do to defend your rights? It's what you need to be asking yourself. I know a lot of people out here willing to do a lot of stuff to defend their rights, and they have been, but there's a hell of a lot of them that hadn't to the death. Well, next time we have a Second Amendment event or something in the state, your ass is required to be there. I'll be checking. I'll find out what state you live in, and when they have a Second Amendment event, I'm going to see your ass there. Okay? Because there's too much bullshit talk out here on social media. No, it ain't no what you'll know what you'll do. It's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do out here to show everybody you give a damn? Okay? You got something to prove. You got something to prove to me because you come out here and you said it. That's what's wrong with this country. There's too many people wanting to come out here on social media and talk shit, but they don't ever back nothing up. That's the reason this country's failing. It's awful easy to across the damn keyboard. That's what's wrong with this country. There's too many people out here saying shit across the keyboard, but when it comes time for them to show up, there's nowhere to be found. Dog ate my car keys. Wife shit my boot. Something. There's always some damn reason why they ain't don't never show up. Well, Robert, I'm not going to do nothing right now because there's no legislation put forth. Don't need to. You don't care about your rights, Dwayne. Because you're losing more and more of them every day, dude. You'll still be saying that same thing when they're coming in your house and taking your shit. Saying it as it is, guys. All I'm doing is talking, Robert. No, I've actually been doing. We've had two Second Amendment events against the red flag law in the state of Arkansas. What in the hell have you done? What in the hell have you done? I've been to many places, not just here in Arkansas, to speak against the red flag laws. That's what the hell I've done. And there's been other people out here done quite a bit too. When it come time for us to do what we needed to do, we did it. We just didn't sit back on Facebook and bitch and growl. Like I said, you've got to hold these well, you want to call them elected officials? Well, they're actually employees. And if you're not going to hold their feet to the fire, they're going to do whatever the hell they want to do up there in Washington. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do out here in these state houses. That's the reason shit has went downhill as far as it has. Saying it as it is. It's our right. It's our responsibility as citizens of this country to stand for our own rights. Well, Dwayne, I'll be looking for you to know what you're doing. Okay. Oh, no, I don't know what everybody does. I don't. But I know one thing: when you have a Second Amendment event, you're hard pressed to get 150 people to show up, and that's even in the state of Texas. Texas had a pretty pathetic turnout down there last Second Amendment event that they had. Arkansas had a bigger turnout in Texas. Oklahoma had a bigger turnout in Texas. I hate to say it, but Texas is riding off a reputation of their forefathers. The men that fought for Texas, men that fought in the Alamo. They're riding off their reputation. They're not the same men, trust me. I heard a lot of things about Texas growing up. I was really disappointed when I went to Texas, put it that way. It's the reason Texas is turning blue. That's the reason Austin, Texas is the Portland of the South. State capital. Well, one of the harshest chapters of Antifa, Red Guard, hails that. Think about that. That Texas has lost more Confederate monuments than any other state. And they brag about that down there, by the way. Yeah. Well, speaking the truth, don't mess with Texas, but the liberals sure will. And they've been taking that son bitch over down there. Just saying it as it is, guys. They lost several seats the last election. So that's pretty much what Ted had to say. Pretty much is we're not doing near what we need to do out here, and I have to agree with him. You know, if you got some state gun advocacy groups, you need to get your ass in the middle of it and be a part of it. You need to get your ass in the middle of some gun advocacy groups on the federal level as well. Gun Owners of America. I know he's NRA. I'm more of a Gun Owners of America kind of guy. But anyway, people need to get their asses involved. They need to show up when their politicians is out here running for re-election or new ones are running. Figure out who you're gonna get behind, and the incumbents, ask them the hard questions. We all got to do our part if we're gonna keep what we got. That's what it comes down to, guys. No, that's right, Roland. I agree with you. Okay, there you go. Kenneth Wallace. Patriots of Act 746 are holding a meeting in West Memphis, Arkansas tomorrow at 2 p.m. If you're in the West Memphis area, skedaddle your ass over there. That's right. Like I said, there ain't nobody going to defend your rights for you but you. Freedom isn't free. Every generation has had to fight for something. Every generation has. This is a totally together different fight than any generation before us had to fight since 1861. You're fighting for your homeland. You're not fighting some foreign entity off in some fucking jungle somewhere. No, you're fighting for your way of life, and you're fighting for your constitutional rights right here where you live. And no, there's not nobody going to pay you to do it. The government's not going to pay you to do it because you ain't making them no money, number one. Like I said, this is a war of liberal aggression, guys, and I've said it for 3 years. That you've got the ultra left out here that is wanting to take away your livelihood. And they're not going to stop. You can't go hide your head in the sand and this shit go away. Been doing that for 20 years. It just kept snowballing. Now it's to the point you're going to have to do something. Every generation's had to have had something they had to fight for. Ours is fighting for a way of life and our rights. Basically, to hold this great nation together. Because if you don't do it, who is? Well, you can't call the military in to straighten out a domestic problem. You got posse comitatus. Law enforcement can't come in and take care of a domestic problem until the law's broken. Have y'all not seen the domestic violence out here in the streets of America we have now? I ought to tell you something's wrong. Government's not going to come in and save your ass on this one. You are the government, the fourth branch, and it's your responsibility to take care of yourself and your own interests. Guys, that's about all I got to say for tonight. So y'all have a good night. God bless, and we'll catch y'all later.